Hi everyone, welcome to this week's market commentary. In this week's commentary, we're going to take a look at the American markets. Obviously, last week I was talking about the fact that they're not in a very tradable position. Because of some of the movement towards the end of last week, we are getting closer where that might be the case, and I just want to highlight that. We'll have a look at gold as well and just follow up on that because it's played out very nicely, although it was with such a speed that from a swing perspective it would have been difficult to take. But last week is very indicative of the markets at the moment, which is we're not seeing a lot of good swing trading opportunities off of the daily time frame. So that's definitely making that part difficult. However, there is absolutely no doubt that there's some tremendous day trading opportunities. So to finish, I'm also going to have a look at the DAX because there's just a little pattern that I want to show that a few of the members in the trading club in the live trading room have been trading for great success, and I'm just going to show you because it's quite a useful little tip or hint to look at. Now, firstly, if we start off with the Dow, the reason that I'm saying it's of interest is because we're getting very close to the lows of December. So we had this sort of volatile week the previous week where we had a little push up, then we've had the push down, but we're very close to this level. So if we can get in and around the sort of 17,000 basically, you know, the big round number, if we can get down to about there, then we might see some opportunity. Whether or not that'll happen this week remains to be seen, but it's certainly it's certainly an area we should have an alert in just to pay attention, whether it's because we would look for short-term reversal or alternatively look for the consolidation breakout leading to pullback. So we'll see what happens in this context over the coming week, but that's an area that you definitely want to have on your radar. The other market then is gold. So what we've got with gold is, if you remember from last week's commentary, I was highlighting that this has made a lovely move up, and then it was, can we do the pullback? And you'll notice we've done the pullback to that previous high, and we've literally just kissed it and moved up. Now, when you look at this on a daily time frame, it's very difficult to trade that because it's not really giving you much candle confirmation. The only way a swing trader could have traded that is if they literally had an order in at that level to go long from there, and that would have worked really nice. But that's a slightly more aggressive style approach, which generally you'll try and look for a bit more confirmation first. However, where you may see some confirmation is if you go, for instance, to the 4-hour or the 1-hour, you'll start to see that there's a little more confirmation. The 4-hour again isn't given a huge amount, but I think it's on the 1-hour. What you'll notice is we get these lovely reversal candles off of that area, and that would have given us an opportunity to start that move out. So sometimes, although the swing doesn't offer it, this is why we can flit between swing trading and day trading. In essence, this has given us a nice shorter term trade, a kind of a mix between a day trade and a swing trade, which is what that's presented with. So it's worked out beautifully now. We're a bit no man's land at this stage in the respects that we're already part way up, and we've done a very, Friday was a massive burst. So that's where it gets a little tricky now. So really, it remains to be seen, what do we do from here? We could look for short-term consolidation, maybe a pullback to continue the long, but we are coming into a bit of traffic now. So it might be that we look for the reversal if we can get back to these highs from the 22nd of January. Now, the market that I want to go on to just to finish this week's commentary is the DAX, because the DAX has been doing some really big moves, and a big part of that's most likely going to be the Greek elections that happened, as well as obviously we've had quantitative easing in the European Union for the euro. So there's a lot of things going on just now that are definitely going to add to the movement. But the thing that I wanted to show you is, we'll see that I just want you to realise these moves down, that's 250 points. Even a smaller move up the next day or down was 200 points, and then finally this move that happened on the Thursday was in the region of 260 points. So this market is moving quite a lot at the moment from a points perspective. And one of the things that was happening, and some of the members were able to take part of, is you'll notice that we're getting these little overnight cool-offs here. We even got it on Friday, here, Thursday into Friday, sorry. That's Wednesday into Thursday. There's a little one here, maybe not as obvious or as clear here, and then there was one here. Now, the reason I'm just showing you this is it's just an awareness thing. Now, how often does the market do it? You need to test it. You need to figure that out yourself and go and do the work on it. But it just shows that when there's volume in the market, when there's a bit of volatility, we get these little cool-offs, and then the breakout works tremendously well. And in all fairness, this probably would have been a loser. You would have had one losing day out of four. Even if you look there, there's another winning day. So that's four winning days out of five. And they've all done some really, really big points. And a few of the members in the live trading room have actually been able to capitalise on that. So it was just to show you. So as we go into the next week, if you find these overnight consolidations, it can be a really useful thing to consider looking at from a tradable point of view, from a short-term trade. I trade this type of thing on the higher time frame, on a 60-minute, but the principle applies, which is what makes it tremendous. So yeah, so with the Dow, see if it can reach 17,000 for possible opportunities. Gold, let it play out a bit more and see what comes in the following week. And just watch the DAX and see if that's some. If it's a market you've not looked at it before, check it out. So it's the DAX or the Germany 30, and look for these little consolidations and see if that's something that leads to opportunity for you. So that's us for this week's commentary, and I'll see you next week. Bye for now.